All right, folks, how we doing? How are we doing? Not much in the way of an intro. Not a lot of intro music playing. I'm not going to be here long. I just want to do a little quick thing. Just a little quick thing. And by the way, folks, you should all go to facebook.com/Steve's Jerky. Um, he sponsored a show a couple weeks ago, and I just kept forgetting to sponsor it. I'm not even holding this one against his sponsor. This one's a freebie because it's just a short little stream. But yeah, everybody go check out facebook.com/Steve's Jerky. Outstanding jerky. So we have a little article we're going to take a look at it. Well, not all the article because I do have shit to do. But and I'm not going to subject you to the whole fucking thing. Who the hell has time for that? But we're going to take a look at this article. We can get into Windows Capture. Here we go. Now let's get it back to size. Back down to size. Okay, so this is off of a site called Forge and Anvil. Forge and Anvil is a blog hosted by a guy named Laramie Hirsch, who is one of Davis Arini's few remaining dick riders. Oh, pardon me. Oh shit, I must have the Rona. Um, So, anyways, sorry. This is. I thought I had a second sneeze coming there. You know, they usually come in pairs, but not this time. So this is one of Davis Arini's remaining dick riders. Not a lot of them left, but you know, it's almost an extinct breed. But here we are. Um, and again, just to reiterate, this guy is hyper trad Catholic to the point where, and I quote, he thinks the Catholic Church should have destroyed the Bible because you know people shouldn't be ignoring all those precious Catholic traditions in favor of actually looking at the Word of God. Yes, I'm not kidding, Chad. He thinks the Catholic Church should have destroyed the Bible. This is peak Catholicism. Okay, this is we are reaching trad Catholic levels that shouldn't even be possible. But nonetheless, he mentions me in here, not by name, of course not, because he's a little bitch. But he mentions me and Argent probably too. Argent running the clip channel after all. But basically, just me and Argent are the last people that really shit talk Davis. No one else cares. We're the last people that still find it funny. Well, I mean, in our audience, obviously. So this is entitled Kevin Michael Grace, Milo versus Tom Gordon, Trad Patrick, Arenian Vox versus the Cult of Keck, and Benedict versus Bergoglio Afterthoughts. Now, we're going to not read all of this. It's just a lot of fucking whining about, hey, people on the right are fighting. Mom and Dad are fighting and I don't like it. Okay, that's fine. So we're not, like I said, we're not gonna read all of this. Who the fuck has this time? So let's get to where we need to be. The Cult of Keck. Here we go. I've seen a lot of people tear apart the various personalities and initiatives here on our side, the right. It's horrible. This tendency to backstab, purity spiral, and betray is just everywhere. It is as though the devil uses his tricks anytime that non-leftists attempt to gather, cohere, and fight against the forces of darkness. In the past, I've mentioned my friend Davis Arini. This guy is just a fellow who wants to sit on his porch, bullshit with you while smoking and drinking, and show off his dog. Sure. A Catholic convert. He has a passion for examining that which ills our society, and he does his best to think of what we can do. It seems such a simple thing. Indeed. Indeed it does. He's approached greater relevance in the past with various projects, and for a while he was a prominent figure in the proto-alt-right movement before the name alt-right became pejorative in 2017. But one by one, His personal initiatives were sabotaged. Who could have done such a thing? They're sabotaged, folks. We have saboteurs afoot. And to this day, he actually has a devoted hate group. A literal clique of people united in their hatred for this guy. It's insane. It sure is. I am not talking about leftists. No, these people are supposedly on the right. Right is capitalized too. I love that. For the pure joy of hate, they scoff, deride, calumniate. I don't believe I've ever seen that word before, Laramie. I'm just a dumb public school kid. I don't own 40 fucking thesauruses. I don't know what that word means. Shall we look it up? I don't have my phone on me, and I don't want to, whatever. Who cares? Doesn't matter. An attempt to detract. It's amazing to behold once you've taken notice of it. The same thing happened to Vox Day. Vox Day was a good boy who didn't do nothing. Day is literally a general for our side. I don't know about you folks, but misuse of the word literally drives me figuratively fucking insane. I can only think of a few figures who've done more than just talk and complain about what's wrong with society. Okay, so he's doing a lot of Vox Day dick riding. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. Vox Day also has his hate groups. They hate on him, joke, deride, and try to sabotage a lot of his initiatives. Why would these people do this? Why would they demonize Day and even those who associate with him? Do they not realize that Day is trying to improve our lot? No, he's trying to improve his lot. Are we not terrorized by big tech and leftist America? Oh man, his work is for the benefit of the very people who bite his ankles, and yet he has Reddit groups. Fucking the hacker 4chan might even be involved. He has Reddit groups, websites, and YouTube channels devoted to tearing him apart. These people will often argue, quote, "Hey, we're doing it for the laughs. How can you not help but laugh?" This is the spirit of the cult of Keck. It's an amorphous spirit of derision and hate that flows through the right all of the time. We are not like the left, who managed to maintain a, quote, big tent, unquote. I got news for you, buddy. There's just as much fucking infighting on the left. You don't see it in the corporate-controlled media. But you get down in the rank and files, and they are eating each other. We eat our own. In that video of Timothy Gordon I mentioned earlier, he states that the left is good at being doctrinally pure while tolerating some heterodoxy. The right should be the same way. We should be able to have charity towards one another. We should be able to tolerate our ultras, our stormtroopers, our berserkers. None of us are as pure as the wind-driven snow. Most of us have one hang-up or another. We must face the fact that if we are of any kind of coalition at all, it will be a coalition. Fox Day has been, yeah. Don't shoot the extremists in your ranks. If we, the remnant of Christendom, are to stay alive and together, I'll get to this in a moment, but Laramie, I don't want to be together with you. To stay alive and together through what is to come in the days ahead, we must remember charity. We must remember patience. We must be cordial, unboastful, and humble with one another. Well, no one's more humble than Davis Arini and Vox Day. We must stop dishonoring each other. Stop putting ourselves over each other. And of course, Vox Day or Davis Arini would never do such a thing. Not be angered so easily. Try to forget one another's transgressions. We must not give way to evil, jaded, cynical pleasure, but rejoice when our allies expose the truth to whatever degree they are able. Protect and trust each other. hold out hope for our teammates. There's no I in team. And preserve for everyone's sake. Not everyone is on the same level. Not everyone is so caught up. Some of us have gifts and abilities, others don't. Lift one another up amidst their disparities. Don't ridicule folks who can't see it exactly as you do. All right, so I'm going to take a moment here and try to actually sort of address this. I'll turn the volume up a little bit, chat, but the volume looks like it's fine on OBS. And Mr. Bones, you seem to be the only one complaining, so I think the problem's more on your end. But I'll turn it up a bit. Power bottom nationalism. That's correct, chat. So here's the deal. All this talk of unity. Fucking Catholics in particular love to go on about unity. And when they say unity, they mean it the same way the fucking Borg, okay? They mean they wish to... Yeah, unity by a boot on your neck. All right? Here's the deal, Laramie. And if you should hear this, I want you to... I'm not even joking right now. This is real talk, okay? All right. I have not one shred of interest in unity with you. You are a man who has stated that you wish the Catholic Church destroyed the Bible. You have made it abundantly clear that you far, far, far more value the words of a pedophile in Rome with a big hat than the Word of God. I have no unity with you, Laramie. I do not wish to have unity with you. You can fuck right the hell off. You and every e-grifter that you are too stupid to see through can fuck right off. I'm not joking. This isn't hyperbole. This is not a character. I'm not sitting here. This isn't the Bulbasaur known as the Beckloff talking to you. This is Christopher fucking Beckloff talking to you right now. I do not wish to have unity with you. Not one shred of unity with you. And that's not to kiss my own ass. I'm a piece of shit. All right? No righteousness apart from Christ over here. But I will have no unity with you. Okay? I have really, fundamentally, no more in common with you than I have with any fucking Antifa lunatic in the street setting fire to a trash can. Aesthetically, on the surface, we may appear to have more in common, but at our cores, we do not. I will have no unity with the likes of you. I would sooner be dead. Again, not a shred of hyperbole there. There may be instances where you and I are firing at the same target. But we're never buddies. We're never allies, even. And we're certainly not teammates, or brothers, or any other fucking cringe shit you want to say. I want to make that perfectly fucking clear. And as for sabotaging the great works of Davis Arini or Vox Day, or again, whatever other e-grifter, you are too fucking stupid to see through. If my mere laughter, if pointing at something and calling it gay is enough to make it crumble, then how, in that dense, foolish head of yours, do you possibly imagine that that thing was going to save Western civilization? Anything that can be destroyed through mockery likely should be. So I will continue to laugh at Davis Arini for as long as I find it funny. Maybe in private, maybe on the chat, on this stream. If people like it and they donate, fine. But I have no unity with a man who thinks the Word of God should have been destroyed. I cannot and I will not. So stick your cries of no punch right. Stick your cries of no enemies on the right. Stick your cries of unity and we're going to save the West and all this other bullshit. Stick all of it far up your ass, Laramie. All right, folks. Unlike Davis Arini, I actually have to go to a job because I'm a functional adult. So, and I have a few things I got to do before that. So we're going to call this a stream. Just a quick little stream. I wanted to get done. I saw that article last night and just really felt the need to talk about it. But by the time I saw, I had other shit to do. And by the time I kind of remembered when I got home, it was already pretty late. Ugh. All right, folks. That is it for today. If you enjoy the show, do consider supporting the show. PayPal.me/thebacklaw. You can send a Streamlabs donation when I'm not live, and I will see it when I am live, and go ahead and read it. And also the fine folks at Steve's Jerky, Facebook.com/Steve's Jerky. You can support them. That is all we got for today. I want to thank you all for listening. Backlaw out.